I was first introduced to golf through First Tee. Like, they started at the same time for me. I mean, I was playing with like those little plastic golf clubs in my yard, but the first time I like stepped on a golf course was Columbia Golf Course, and I was doing these First Tee classes all the way up until I became a coach, like every single summer, all across Minneapolis, clinics, classes. Honestly, until I started playing golf for high school, they were one and the same to me, First Tee and golf. Like, I grew up doing both of them together every summer, and it was a really good way for me to associate golf as a fun activity. It was games, it wasn't drills. It's very fun.
I think First Tee has sort of those 9 core values that they always talk about, especially when you're younger and you're going through the program. I didn't realize it in the moment, but I think on hindsight, a lot of those really did stick with me. One, you're just sort of told them verbally through mentors and role models that you look up to, but I think golf is really unique where you can see all of those different pieces really at play on the course. That honesty, perseverance, continually seeing those like small changes in your growth over time. I think a lot of those lessons have stuck with me in my life and my career and school, being able to see how I can be perseverant through everything and sort of see that small change in my growth, whether that be studying for an exam or working towards getting an internship. So I think a lot of those different pieces and lessons that I learned have stuck with me long term and factored into other parts of my life. What I felt when I first got that national scholarship has remained true throughout all of college, and I'm reminded that I'm surrounded by some of the most inspirational people, care so deeply about my growth. It's been an amazing community.
The First Tee National Scholarship, only 24 people my age got it, like in my year, and sometimes I really sit and think about how crazy that is, like what an honor that is. Me and Saloni are the only 2 Minnesota recipients. It really set me up for school and life and my career better than I ever could have anticipated or hoped for. And then, I mean, even the actual scholarship, which is the only thing I thought that I was applying for, the sum of money, it's not insignificant, and it really has helped me a lot in my academic endeavors.
Having that support system going into college was incredible, and knowing I had people around me that were in all different parts of the nation that were supporting my growth and acting as sounding boards was phenomenal. And then when I did get into college, I go to Brown, and I'm going into my senior year majoring in economics and biology, and I will be matriculating to Brown's med school in a year. So sort of come a long way since my senior year of high school.
First Tee does a good job really implementing important life skills into the lessons and into the classes. So I guess the big thing that you learn through golf and that I learned through First Tee is honesty, and just kind of the idea that if you're cheating at golf, you're only cheating yourself.
First Tee has done an incredible job, you know, with that initiative and trying to continually get more girls into golf. That's how I got into golf. Women and girls should just be in more places, more industries, more sports. And especially golf, because I've gotten so much out of the sport and learned so much from it. I think it's sort of a 2-part challenge. One, getting girls to sort of swing that golf club for the first time and go to their first lesson. And the second part being retaining them and showing them what an incredible sport this is so they want to stay.
In May, my father did pass away. One of the things that he was so happy about and didn't have to worry about was that there were going to be people in my corner, and he loved First Tee just as much as I did. I had all these people from across the country offering their condolences to me. I had a bouquet of flowers at my door from Jacksonville, Florida, from First Tee headquarters. Like, these people really care about your life, want to make sure you're okay, and they're checking in with you. It's beautiful. It really is such an incredible organization. Even since he's passed, I'm going to continue to be involved with First Tee and involved with golf and make sure my kids are involved with golf for the rest of my life. It's just a great way to have such an intricate web of people that have your back. And I just think First Tee and the friends that I made and the connections I made and the lessons that I've learned have helped me through life, and being confident, honest, having etiquette, being a good sport, like name it, and you probably learn it through golf or through First Tee.